got a flag down.
Oofside.
Everyone but the center. Offense.
Welcome to Oofsides. I am 1998 Time Magazine's sexiest male athlete, Elvis Gerback. Who are you people?
I am Mike Allstott.
I am Con Davidson.
I'm Steve Atwater.
Hell yeah.
I'm a white guy named Con.
There's also Cotton Owens in NASCAR.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, I opened with Elvis Gerback because I can't remember who I was going to be this week, and then I heard a story on Around the NFL yesterday that made me laugh extremely hard, which was that in 1998, when Time Magazine did their sexiest male athletes of the year, number one was Rich Gannon for the Kansas City Chiefs, and they sent a photographer out there. And because Time Magazine doesn't know anything about sports, they accidentally shot photos of Elvis Gerback and not Rich Gannon. And then they just decided to just roll with it. And so Elvis Gerback was named sexiest male athlete of 1998.
Nice.
Yeah. So this picture is going to have to go, and there's going to be feet in our thumbnail this week.
God damn it.
Might as well call it a feet nail then.
Yeah. Welcome to Feet Sides.
Finally.
This podcast, if it were good, be like.
Please.
This podcast would be good if we talked about Elvis Gerback more.
Yeah, true. Remember when he
This
just
podcast would be better if we threatened Dewey to kill him more.
we already do that way too much.
We should do it more.
Remember that time Elvis
bitch.
Gerback signed a huge contract with the Ravens and then just retired after a year because he didn't feel like it?
Hell yeah.
That's still one of my
there.
all-time favorite weird football things. Is that he was the Ravens won the Super Bowl and then they were like, oh yeah, we need to upgrade at quarterback, and then Elvis Gerback showed up and was like, yeah, I was brought here to make the Ravens better, and it was like, well, they won the Super Bowl, so. And then he had a good year and went to the playoffs, and I think even won a playoff game, and then he was just like, nah. I don't feel like playing.
That rules. That's how I want to do.
I mean, to be fair, the Ravens team did need a better quarterback. I mean, the fact they won that Super Bowl with Tony Banks and Trent Dilfer is one of the most remarkable things in sports history.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's because they had the best defense fucking ever, Dewey.
You know shit!
The best defense literally ever, cocksucker.
I don't know, the 85 Bears might have something to say about that.
No one cares. No one gives a shit about that fraudulent team.
Anyway, football happened.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought this was a golf podcast.
God damn it, stop playing Putt Party. I hate you guys so much. Anyway, we'll just start with Thursday night. Buccaneers Bills in one of the football games of all time. The Bills offense looked kind of back.
For the first half, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of stopped.
Josh Allen looked like Josh Allen again, but again, they just kind of don't run the ball. Or they're not very good at it. But they ran it better than the Bucks, because Jesus Christ, the Buccaneers cannot run the football.
Rashad White's better than that too, but very hard to tell right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't help but think that's the main harbinger behind this 3-game losing streak by the Bucks is nobody kind of knew what they were going to be on offense coming in, and then it was like, wow, Baker's actually playing well, but now everybody knows they can't run the ball, so they can just kind of ignore that half of offense, and
they're way too one-dimensional at this point.
Yeah, very much so.
And so once they can lock down the passing game, it's
Todd
over.
Bowles is a terrorist, man.
Todd Bowles is a war criminal.
That is,
dude. That halftime play where they lined up to kick a 50-something yard field goal and then tried to draw the Bills off sides and then didn't, took an intentional delay game and then punted. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was a very bad sequence.
It was so pathetic.
And then they had that agonizing 8-minute fourth quarter drive where it took them 6 minutes to reach midfield. It took them
so long, and they didn't even run the ball at all.
No, and had not one but 2 fourth down stops that got overturned because of penalties on the Bills, and then a touchdown pass that bounced off the defender's head into Mike Evans' hands, and then a 2-point conversion that bounced off a defender's hands for just truly stupid. And then you have the final drive where Baker throws a missile for a Hail Mary, and it's like the first time I've ever seen a Hail Mary just hit the ground uncontested in a crowd of people. Just like
no one went up there.
The ball was directly to Chris Godwin, and he was looking the wrong way, and then he turned around, and the ball just hit the ground next to him like a missile strike, and he was like, "Oh,
there was a football here."
Oh my god, that's like Jalen Hurts Hail Mary in the Super Bowl last year went like 5 yards and then hit the ground, but I was like, this is the only time I've ever seen a Hail Mary on target and just nobody went for the ball.
Wow, the Bills really tried to lose this game.
They really did.
They absolutely did.
Yeah, the
Will Levis got mono for sure.
What is the point of Thursday Night Football?
Suffer.
I don't
It's
know.
just
I mean, I kind of
pointless.
like
No,
it.
fuck
Gives
that.
me something to do on Thursday.
Nah.
Well,
We need
at
less
this
things
point,
to do.
college
We need to
football on
relax.
Thursdays is sufficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't watch college football.
That's
Well,
because
that's your
fucking
fault. You're missing out.
I don't care.
Who's playing tonight?
I don't care. You got TCU, Texas Tech, Duke, and Wake Forest.
Yeah, that's
South
fine. Why do we need
Alabama
this
and
dumb shit?
These
some
are
other
names.
fucking team.
Yeah, these are all
Shut
names
up,
of places.
Matt. Shut up.
Matt, just stop resisting. Just go with it.
No.
Embrace
it's
it.
easier for me to not care. It's more work.
God.
There's no
Grow
resistance.
up.
Yeah, any other thoughts on Bills Bucks?
Al Michaels needs to give it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, one last thing I will say is, if the Bucks continue to struggle like this, I hope Baker Mayfield is not the fall guy for it.
No, and I don't think he will, because
Nah.
honestly, I think he's played fine.
It was
He hasn't
fine,
played any
yeah.
worse than Brady did last year, so
Still some moments that make you go, oh. But
yeah. But like he's hooked up well, like really well with Mike Evans and Kate Otten too, and I was like, I think they've found a dude on the cheap kind of. So
yeah.
I don't know, we'll see. I hope he sticks around because he seems like a good fit there. But yeah, the Bills advance 5-3. Bucks now on a 3-game losing streak to 3-4.
I think they've run out of steam.
They're starting to get to must-win territory. They've got a winnable game this week, but we'll see. So
They should give up. Be a man.
Yeah. You know what other team should give up? It's the Giants. Actually, they kind of did give up.
Yeah, no, it's already over.
Dude, okay, first off, which of the football gods did Tyrod Taylor piss off?
All of them, apparently. Like, he just
yeah.
went down the list and tried to do something to get every one of them mad at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he got replaced in Buffalo by Josh Allen, and then went to Cleveland, and his injury led to Baker Mayfield getting the starting gig. And then he went to where was he in 2019? I can't remember.
Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers, and he got stabbed in the lung
that
by
was
his
20
fucking team doctor.
That was
2020.
Oh, that's
the
right.
Browns, right?
Oh no, he was on the Chargers in 2019. Yeah, he started it in
Oh,
2020, and they got his lung pierced.
Did he
by
like
the
almost
team's
die
doctor.
from that?
Hate when that happens.
He almost died.
He didn't. Did he? I know he just got
It was
hurt and had to go to the
life-threatening.
hospital. Oh shit!
Oh,
I didn't
fuck
know it was
yeah.
that bad. But yeah, lost the starting gig to Justin Herbert like that, and then
I mean,
now he's in. Oh, and yeah, now he's with the Giants and gets hurt again. God.
I mean, let's be real. He was going to lose the starting job to Justin Herbert anyway, but it wasn't going to happen like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
and now
he,
that.
Imagine
so he
if
hurts-
he like fucking died from that.
yeah, no, it was like really bad.
Yeah, it was funny too. Luckily our reactions to that are crystallized on season 1 of Oofsides, where it was like, oh yeah, Tyrod Taylor's hurt, he's not playing, and everybody's like, oh okay, and then after the game they're like, yeah, so the doctor stabbed him.
Stabbed him in
huh?
the fucking lung.
Stabbed him in the chest the
Yeah.
wrong way.
what was his injury this week? I think it was another rib injury.
It was
He, like,
it was his
ran off-
ribs, yeah. And
Yeah, he
so he
ran
got
off field,
replaced
like,
by
clutching his
Tommy
chest.
DeVito.
Hey, Tommy! I'll cook it a pizza.
That's a fucking Sopranos character, bro.
Yeah, and then Brian Dable just decided that they weren't going to throw the ball. They literally didn't attempt to pass in the second half.
You know what? That's probably for the best because that game was a fucking crime against humanity. It was awful.
Well, not only that, but Tommy
that
DeVito
brought-
was an undrafted free agent out of Illinois, and Illinois definitely a noted football quarterback school.
That brought back football like 70 years, man. It was
It
rough.
did.
My only thing with this is, what do you have to lose? You're 2-5. Fuck it.
Just
You
throw
know?
it downfield every time. Yeah.
Yeah, just try something.
Forwards.
When they got to which we'll get to why they got in overtime in a second. When they got to overtime, they had him attempt 2 passes and they were both screen passes behind the line of scrimmage. So he ended the day with -1 passing yards, and they had -9 passing yards on the day.
Which was the
-9.
fewest by
Awesome.
any team since at least 2000.
Oh my god!
That was awesome.
Like there
And
was,
they were a pubic hair away from winning the game despite that.
yeah, because we got bad
'Cause
Zach
we had-
Wilson.
Fucking Jesus Christ, I hate you, Zach
And, like-
Wilson. I hope you get cholera.
And like, despite how bad in the offense was, like the defense like kept them in this and kept them in the lead for a majority of it, and then the defense fell apart at the absolute worst time.
Yeah. Let the Jets back in it, and then you had Graham Gano missed a 30-yard field goal.
That
which
was
would've-
brutal.
That man is cooked. Graham
Yeah.
Gano is just the bum now.
He was 1 for 3 on field goal attempts. Yeah, it was bad. And then Gunnar
You
Olszewski.
fucking
Jesus
Please
Christ.
don't say that word.
I didn't say the word. I just said
You got
family
close.
friend.
Gunnar Olszewski is terrible.
Yeah, he had a
I
6
can't believe
punt
the Giants
returns for
signed him.
56 yards.
That works.
What's the Giant dude? Okay,
The Giants
I
will
am,
fucking sign a dead hooker if they could.
I am so
Craig
out
James?
I'm out on Dable,
True.
dude. Like, remember last year when Dable was just like, let's just go for 2, fuck it, and then they beat the Titans because of it?
Yeah.
What happened to that? They punted
you.
on tried kicking a field goal on 4th and 1 with like a minute left, and they missed the field goal loss. And it's like, Brian, if you pick up a yard, it's not like you have Saquon goddamn Barkley in the backfield. You win the game. Why is everybody kicking stupid field goals?
Because all the offenses are fucking terrible now. No one can throw the football good anymore.
Yeah.
Good.
I think I said it like a week or 2 ago,
Established
but
a running game.
Yeah, pound
like,
that rock.
yeah, I think I said it a week or 2 ago, but like Dayball's tenure
No, you
now
didn't.
is getting more and more like Ben McAdoo's was with the Giants.
Yep.
He's
God.
getting
Like
there.
it feels like a repeat of 2016 and 2017 now, and I feel like I don't like at this rate I don't know if he's gonna make it through the rest of the season.
He's gonna make it through the rest of the season. What are you yapping about?
Well, they fired again. Remember, they fired Ben McAdoo after 10 games after a playoff season. So.
Yeah, but
He
he hasn't reached
Dayball was the coach of the
McAdoo
year.
yet level.
Did
He's getting
McAdoo win
there.
Coach of the Year?
No.
I don't think he was, but I mean,
wasn't he a nominee or something?
he might have been.
What?
That's why I've been saying it reminds me of Matt Nagy, because Matt Nagy won Coach of the Year in his first season.
Yeah,
and
that's what
then
I'm thinking.
everything fell apart after that. I don't know. I don't think they'll fire him, but like I'm just like I'm kind of out on him right now. He has literally zero faith in his team, and I'm like, that's a great way to
Yeah, that's
way to
great.
rally the troops. But yeah, the Jets got the ball back, drove down, kicked a tying field goal, and then in overtime, like we mentioned, Tommy DeVito, attempted 2 screen passes, and then they punted, and then Greg Zuerlein almost missed a 36-yarder in overtime, but somehow made the field goal. But yeah, this was a game that the Giants had a 99% win percentage or win probability before 4th and 1, and then they blew it. So
Yeah.
good job. So
I hate
Yeah.
football. Fuck this sport. Kill it already.
the Jets are 4-3 and hanging in there.
They're gonna win
And-
the AFC East.
And
100%.
dude, I'm telling you,
They're winning
Aaron
the
Rodgers
AFC
was
East
warming up
because-
before this game.
I hope he tears his Achilles again. That's the funniest possible
Dude,
outcome.
if the Jets win the AFC East without Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it might not be legal.
Yeah. But this is the Jets just truly defy explanation at this point. It's so weird. Yeah, somehow they have a
Plane
winning
crashed.
record, despite the fact that their week one
works.
starter has not completed a single pass on the season. So yeah.
You remember when Aaron Rodgers got injured 3 plays into the season? That was pretty.
Yeah.
Worst thing to ever happen to the city of New York in the month of September.
On September 11th.
Yeah.
It was on September. Involving a jet, too.
You could have seen that coming. Speaking of not seeing things coming, the Panthers won a fucking game?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Speaking
Weird.
of another abomination.
It's because I
Football.
locked the Texans.
That's right, you did.
This is
I
all your
lost.
fault.
Fuck.
Shut up.
Why would you lock the Texans?
Because they were 0-6 heading in. Hello?
You're a fucking bum, you know that?
Shut the fuck up,
You're a
dumbass.
bum. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 2017 Browns and 08 Lions can pop their champagne bottles knowing that they will remain the only 0-16 teams. And there will not be an 0-17 team.
At least not yet.
Yeah.
Wait, what about the Jaguars? Or did they go 1-15?
They won 1 and 15.
They were 1-15.
They won
Damn
one
it.
game.
Oh, that's right, they did.
They won
every
week
other
1
game.
and then lost out.
Who'd they beat?
Indy, I think.
It was Colts.
I thought it was.
Oh, it was the Colts, yeah.
It was the Colts.
The 2000 and I believe 1 Panthers did that too, where they won the first game and then lost 15 in a row after. And then obviously there's the 76 Bucks who were 0-14. So
I'm thinking of the Urban Meyer year when they beat the Bills 9-6.
Oh, kill yourself.
but yeah, Bryce Young actually had a pretty good game. CJ Stroud did not. This was a whole lot of not football happening though.
It's ugly. I hated this.
Two bad teams.
I
don't
thought
know,
the
man.
Texans were going to be at least somewhat decent, but no.
I mean,
they started off well. I mean, they're 3-4. They're all right, but like,
You
they
can-
lost to
over.
the Falcons.
Give
barely,
up.
and then-
It is over. It's never.
you can
been this
definitely
over.
see the improvement that the Texans have made, but I think we jumped the gun on the whole in the hunt, that whole thing.
I mean, they're still
Yeah,
3-4.
They're definitely not out of it.
They are statistically speaking in the hunt. I think CJ Stroud is
Cunt.
fine. It's just they're not a very good team.
They still
and
need the gel.
Yeah, and the Panthers do have like some pretty good talent on defense too. So, yeah,
Like
who? Panthers get on the board. Frank Reich gets his first win as Panthers coach. I think that's pretty cool. But we don't really have much to say.
Frank
about it.
Reich, boo.
Let's talk
Reich's a
about
fraud and
my favorite game
he
of
should
the
be
week,
bald.
which is the Cowboys beat the Rams 43-20 in a scoregami, by the way.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch the single second of this game.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch it either. I watched the highlights because this game was well over by the time I was gonna turn it on. The important thing to take out of it is Dak Prescott had a really good game. He threw 4 touchdowns and 300 yards. And Matt Stafford did not have a good day and injured his fingy. And the way it got hurt was extremely stupid
How did he
because he injured a finger on his throwing hand. So the first time he like smacked his hand on a defensive player's helmet while throwing, and seemed like he was fine after that. And then he did it again, like another drive later, and apparently was still fine after that. And then when they finally scored a touchdown and went for 2, they called a play where they basically called like a Philly special type play where Stafford is catching the pass and again has a bad finger and then has to like fight through dudes to get to the end zone and apparently hurt his finger there.
Jesus
So
Christ.
kidding me?
it was like the Rams were like, how can we draw up 3 plays that target Matt Stafford's one finger and nothing else?
That rules. Injure your quarterback. Be a man.
Yeah, and apparently he might even hit IR because of it. So
It's a
And
finger.
Is it that bad? I didn't think I didn't hear that.
It's like a sprain, I think, on his throwing hand. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the best part is Stetson Bennett's still on IR for a non-football illness, is what it's listed
fucking
as.
God.
Yeah,
So who's their other quarterback?
Brett Rippon.
Oh, no!
Yeah, so they, by the way, because of this, they tried to sign John Wolford off of the Bucks practice squad, Rams legend John Wolford, and the Bucks instead, to prevent that from happening, signed him to the active roster.
That's awesome.
Stetson Bennett in rehab?
Is he?
I think so.
He might
Dude's
be.
rock. He just
Um,
became an alcoholic after winning a fucking.
He went to Georgia. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I just Googled it, and the first thing that came up is from ramsrule.com. Maybe I missed it. Is Stetson Bennett in substance abuse rehab?
Well, on the nose.
A month ago, Sean McVay gives update on Stetson Bennett, his time focusing on personal issues. Someone said, someone posted a photo of him at Silver Skillet restaurant a month ago or so, and he looked ripped at 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm pulling for the kid. He is a DGD and needs support. Many of us would have probably cracked under the pressure he has faced for the last 24 to 36 months. I know I would have. Huh. Damn. Okay. Well,
Let a
hopefully-
man drink and play football as God
That's what I'm
intended.
saying.
He
Yeah.
should just have a cigarette half in his mouth while throwing bombs.
Do the Len Dawson thing with the
Yeah.
Sprite and the cigarette.
Yeah.
A
on the
marijuana
field.
cigarette.
Yeah, it just reminds me of obviously there was Mike McDaniel vaping on the sideline, and then somebody posted a picture of Danny Stockman vaping on top of his pit box. I was like, we should just let players smoke on the sidelines. That'd be cool as
Just
hell.
bring back cigarettes. It makes them look cool.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I've been on that.
Yeah.
it's a shame that
Fucking
cigarettes are terrible
vapes
because it
make
looks
you
cool
look
as hell.
Vapes make you look like a fucking idiot.
True.
I need somebody to just hit a crack pipe on the sidelines.
We got to get like all the NFL coaches to do what Red Auerbach did and just have a victory cigar every time they win.
No, we need meth.
I want to see, like, you know how like college teams have like the turnover like prop
Lamborghini.
or whatever.
Yeah.
They need like a
Turnover
turnover
Lamborghini.
bong that's like 4 feet long. So you have to stand on like, the Gatorade table. to
Only
do it.
at Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah. That could be Seattle's. It's perfect.
Well, it's a good thing there's not a Seattle. There's not really
Don't
a
talk about
college
the
in
NFL.
Seattle.
You
Oh,
ding
oh.
dong.
Oh, sorry, I don't pay attention to you. You're like Dewey to me.
All right, that's fine.
You asshole.
Sorry, I don't. I don't understand what you said. I don't pay attention to you.
Anyway, the
You're a crack
Rams are going to be
bitch.
more than likely starting Brett Rippon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the era of the Rams being like sneaky fun.
Yeah,
'Cause
no, it's over.
It's going to be like last year where they're just bad again.
Yeah.
So, I also want to point out I am not still believing in the Cowboys. I've been here too many times before. Like I said, they beat mediocre teams, and this confirms that the Rams are in fact mediocre. So, yeah,
I think we already knew that, but
They sometimes beat mediocre teams.
They-
They're like the Bills.
yeah, they're yeah, pretty much. I mean, no, the Cowboys, they beat up on mediocre teams and they lose to really bad teams.
Yeah.
So it's like if you, it's like the uncanny valley of like football, right? So anyway, that was Cowboys Rams. Yeah. Talking about another ass whooping. The Vikings beat the hell out of the Packers 24-10.
That
Good.
surprised me.
And yeah, Jordan Love is struggling big time. But the big story
It's
coming out of this,
Over.
Yeah.
yeah, everybody's been talking about how it's Kirktober, and yeah, now it is Kirktober because in the last game of October he tore his Achilles, and
His
is,
Achilles went.
and that is
Are you at least Kirk adjacent?
feeling
Shut
Kirk,
up.
or at least like Kirk adjacent.
it's pretty remarkable though, because
Yeah.
like he had gone basically his entire career up to this point with like ever suffering a major injury, and now all of a sudden, at 34, 35, he's got an Achilles to worry about.
Yeah, the only game he's ever missed because of like injury is in 2021 when he missed the regular season finale with COVID. So,
That was funny. That was a
Yeah.
funny one.
yeah. But yeah, this is more than likely the last time Kirk Cousins ever plays for the Vikings because he is a free agent at the end of the year. And probably, if they had not gone on this winning streak, been a really good trade deadline target. So this is just like a lose-lose situation for the Vikings. So,
At least they got Joshua Dobbs.
yeah.
The bald-headed bald. Chrome Dome.
See, the thing though, like, which will actually no, we'll just get that out of the way. Yeah, so they traded for Josh Dobbs from the Cardinals, and I was trying to think of the last time a guy started a game on Sunday and then got traded like 2 days later. Doesn't happen very often, but like Josh Dobbs' strength is just like if you need a guy to come in and play football now,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna be ready. Because last year the Titans had been starting Malik Willis, and when Week 18 came around, they were like, "Shit, we need to win this game to get in the playoffs." They signed Josh Dobbs, and he started on like 3 days of knowing their playbook, and he actually played well. And then it was the same thing with the Cardinals, where they picked him up like 2 weeks before the season started, and then they were like, "Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's a functional quarterback."
Yeah.
So
He is serviceable.
yeah,
And he also has 2 like extremely good receivers, so he's fine.
unfortunately, Jordan Love has not been a functional quarterback. He's been
Yeah.
struggling bad. Yeah, and this was
He's not good. You said he was. You thought he was gonna be another fucking Hall of Fame quarterback after week 1, and you're a big stupid. You know that, man.
I mean, I think he fooled everybody. So
No,
He
didn't
definitely
fool me.
fooled everybody.
He
It was
did
more
not
like-
fool me at all, motherfucker.
after the first 2 weeks, everybody was like, "This can't be happening a third time. Like,
Nope.
there's no way."
Nope, didn't fool me. I know ball.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Coke.
I don't even like the Packers. Why are you attacking me?
Coke. Because it's funny.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No.
I'm gonna beat you with elbows.
With somebody else's elbows or your own?
No comment.
What is that?
Scott.
Fucking spare elbows laid around in the closet that you fucking use
Sorry,
for that?
I don't listen to you, Shram.
Jack,
Well, but-
I am gonna shove a spiked bat in your nose.
Let me
Spare
check
Sorry,
the
I
elbow
didn't
drawer
know.
real quick.
I didn't know Mark Messier was here.
Can
We
add
gotta
the
put
Mark
Mike
Messier
Madonna on the stretcher in the fucking thumbnail
compilation
now.
in here? The Mike Messier just elbow peopling in the skull. Have you seen that, Matthew?
I think I have. I don't know.
It's just him, just the most obvious elbows of all time, and they're just giving people concussions. It's awesome. That's real hockey.
Yeah.
Don't
You know what
yell
else
at me.
is real hockey? Oh god, what
Go
game was I
on,
gonna part
go
of this into?
on,
The Saints
come
beat the
on.
Colts 38-27.
Yeah, that's hockey,
Um,
alright.
Yeah, that's. And when I think of hockey, I think of New Orleans.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That would be weird. No, I think
Shut
about
up.
Yeah,
it,
this-
actually, yeah. I can't think of a less
Yeah,
hockey city than. Anyway,
There was a lot and a little in this game at the same time.
yeah, this game was like the Saints were like, wait a second, we have a lot of really good people on offense. What if we scored points? Because last week they racked up like 400 yards of offense and didn't score any fucking points. And then this week they were like, wait, hang on, you get points if you get all the way to the other end? And it showed because Derek Carr had 310 yards and 2 touchdowns passing.
They had
Taysom Hill,
511 yards of offense in this game.
yeah, Taysom Hill was a fucking monster again. Yeah, and I mean the Colts had like a decent day on offense, but like the Saints were just driving up and down the field constantly. They had no answer
they
for them.
just fucking ate their asses out.
I cannot figure out what kind of team the fucking Saints are supposed to be. Because
I
like
don't know.
they can have a game where they're blowing out the Packers and then blow it and lose 18-17 and then get beat 26-9 by the Saints and it's like, oh, okay, they're done. And then they shut out the Patriots the next week. It's like, okay, what are you?
Honestly,
Are-
if they play like this every week, they're good enough to make it to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, it's just a matter of them playing like this every week.
God, everyone fucking sucks in this league.
Yeah, it really does feel like there's not really any good teams in the NFL
There's
right
no
now.
one that's good. The only good team is maybe the Ravens.
Yeah.
About it.
Them or
Even
the
then,
Eagles.
They've had some dumb losses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
me.
really know
Stop
what else to say about
yang,
Saints Colts.
motherfucker.
I don't fucking know. How do you podcast? I can't remember.
No, it's not my fucking job. You're supposed to be the host. You're supposed to be the one with all the fucking whatchamacallits. But you're going,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean,
Ugh.
that's just how I talk.
You stink.
This was probably the first good game also Jonathan Taylor finally had this year.
Yeah.
Because he had basically done nothing through the first few weeks.
It's because he was on like a limited snap count though.
Yeah, they had him on a pitch count, but like at the same time, he just wasn't really doing much like in his few plays that he had. But
It's fine.
yeah, 2 middle of the road teams. I don't really know how to read either of them because the Colts are another one of those teams that just goes back and forth between like, hey, they're
No.
kind of fun, and they lost again, but
Oh,
okay.
it's over. Once
Yeah.
they lost Brissett, it's over. Give up.
Or Richardson.
That's racist. My bad.
Well, I mean, Jacoby Brissett was also a Colts quarterback. You had him
I
wrong.
know. I just didn't. I didn't accidental racist.
Oh my god.
I was thinking about the 2022 or 2021 Colts. Was it 2021? I can't remember.
2019.
He was
Fuck.
there from like 17 to
2019?
19.
I don't fucking know. It's too long. Time passes.
2021
I'm
was
angry.
Carson Wentz. Yeah.
Shut up. Let me
Which-
be wrong and happy.
That was the thing I was thinking about too. Is like you have all these quarterback injuries and nobody is signing Carson Wentz. He's just like
yeah.
still.
And
Good.
what
No
does
one's-
that tell you about Carson Wentz?
Yeah. No one's gonna get him.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz's fall off generational though.
We talked about this too, where it was like in 2020 there were rumors coming out that he was like a locker room like cancer. And everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" And then he gets run out of Philly, and then gets run out of Indy, and then gets run out of Washington, and it's like, maybe they were right.
Yeah, they might have been onto something with that one.
Yeah,
They were
who could have seen this coming?
literally everybody.
Yeah. And that was Saints Colts.
That's unfortunate.
Dewey, your Patriots lost again in Miami, as they usually do.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
31-17. Things are bad in New England, aren't they?
I mean, yeah, they're bad, but I'm at least glad they kept it semi-close for most of the game and it didn't get really ugly at any point. Considering the way the Dolphins have beat other people this season, the outcome on Sunday could have been way worse than it was, even though at the end of the day it's still an L. But yeah, no, this is a full-on tank job now. Not
Yeah,
pretty.
And just like every time I go through their roster, I'm like, there's not many dudes.
Yeah, and
Everyone's
one of the
bad.
dudes they've had all
Funny.
season is now done for the season, so
Yeah.
yay.
Oh god, I'm looking at some of the stats now. 1 for 9 on 3rd down and 1 for 2 on 4th down. That's pretty bad.
Don't worry, Brian Ferentz will save you. Brian Ferentz will save your franchise, Dewey.
I'm gonna kill
He'll
you.
bring you back. He'll bring you back to glory. You will have Caleb Williams with Brian Ferentz as he scrambles around for 15 minutes and throws into triple coverage.
Oh yeah, and fun fact about this now, Tua has still never lost to Bill Belichick. He is 6-0 against the Patriots.
Who
Wait, what the
cares?
fuck? Is he really?
Yeah, the game the Patriots won last year was Skylar Thompson, not Tua.
Oh my gosh.
I
Man,
believe
that's
he's
bad.
the only quarterback in the
God about
Well-
Skylar Thompson.
one of the only quarterbacks that's undefeated against Belichick.
Oh, he's still on the Dolphins.
That's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah. It's almost like he's good or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, also hang on, I gotta bring this up. Tyreek Hill's numbers on this year are fucking insane. Because we are Yeah, we are halfway through the season and he's already cracked 1,000 receiving yards. Like, that is nuts.
Yeah, slowly but surely, like, at this rate, putting together one of the greatest seasons by a wide receiver ever, and that's after we were talking about everything with Puka Nacua, and now all of a sudden, oh, hey, it's this guy being really fucking good.
Yeah, turns out he's still really fucking good. Dude, yeah, Jalen Waddle's on 480, and you're like, oh, that's pretty good. And then you look at his teammate who's already doubled it, and you're like, oh, God. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, the Dolphins' offense is just, like, absurd. Barely anybody's managed to contain them at all this year, and, like, they just seem like they're destined to score 30 points every week.
All they
Actually,
gotta
yeah,
do is take away the first read, and then Tua's fucked. Easy as that's what the Bills did, but no one knows that because everyone's stupid in this fucking league. I hate this. I hate football.
You sound
Everything sucks about
upset.
this sport. Everyone's stupid. Everyone's stupid. I'm so much smarter than them. I should be a coach. I should be a general manager. I should be an owner. Give me all the give me the Bill O'Brien special.
The Bob
It's
special.
really just like, yeah, just throw to the open man, forehead.
Stop. Just figure it out.
Yeah.
Easy as that.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
And that was Dolphins Patriots.
Yeah.
We'll finish up our teams' games because the Jaguars beat the Steelers 20-10.
Oh, wait. One more thing I forgot to mention. So, since the beginning of the 2022 NFL season, the Bruins have fewer regulation losses than the Patriots do.
Wow.
The Patriots have played 25 games and have lost 14 times in regulation. The Bruins have played 91 games and have lost in regulation 12 times.
Hey, how'd the Bruins do in the playoffs last season?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, how'd that go? Did you guys have like the best season ever or something like that? I can't remember.
Jack, you haven't won a game yet.
That's cool. Did you guys have the best season ever and then lose in Game 7? Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, my bad.
After going up 3-0.
Yeah,
Mm.
you blew a 3-0. Wait, they blew a 3-0 lead, didn't they?
It was 3-1.
3-1.
3-1. Oh yeah.
Yeah, anyway, kill yourself.
Dewey. What happened?
Can we please? Just
Jack,
stop
call me
the
back when
football.
the Sharks win a game.
What happened? What happened, Dewey?
I'm gonna fucking
Anyway,
kill
the
you.
Jaguars
happened?
beat the Steelers 20-10. The Jags have very sneakily won 5 in a row. They might be the only good team in football. Actually, now that I think about it,
No, maybe. I don't know. I don't understand the sport any.
they're one of them. Yeah. You can only use true bullshittery to win so many games. But I mean, the Steelers are still 4-3. But most notably, we lost Kenny Pickett in this game, and old Mitch Trubisky's back. I hope
You
you're
got
happy.
titties.
Yep.
And
Does
he
that
was
really
terrible.
happen?
Bitch Trubisky.
Apparently,
Nah.
Pickett plans on playing it this week anyway,
He's
but
literally playing right now.
No, shut up! You're breaking my immersion.
He's playing it right now, Dewey.
Jack, you're ruining everything. God, what is wrong with you?
Dewey.
Fuck! I'm so over your motherfucking shit. Every goddamn week, we set this shit up to have it flow in a nice, cohesive manner, and you gotta get your
Dewey.
goddamn ass in here and get all the shit.
Dewey. Say it to me without getting fucking tired. Come on, man. Figure it out.
Shit.
I can literally hear you gasping for air, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Go
you're gonna
eat
be
a
gasping for air. My
sandwich. Go eat
fucking
another
hands are wrapped in
sandwich.
your throat, bitch.
Go eat a sandwich. Go eat a sandwich.
Make it for me.
Go eat a sandwich. Go eat a
Jack, the
sandwich.
passenger seat of my car is still going through therapy after what you did to it in Charlotte.
That's a skill issue. Maybe you should have a better car instead of your shit ass fucking.
You should get a
Chevy
license.
Yeah, you should
No.
get a car.
I'm poor, bitch.
Yeah, get fucked. Get a job.
I'm poor. No.
I'm poor. I can't work.
Yes.
Live off welfare.
I literally can't get a car.
Anyway, speaking of welfare, Mitch Trubisky's bad.
Anyway, 31.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. We had a bad.
Do the sponge. Do the
Ugh!
sponge.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Okay.
He's fine.
Somebody's leg did the
I've
sponge.
never heard of that guy before in my life, so it doesn't matter.
Anyway,
Crazy.
yeah, the Steelers were bad. But I mean that's not really anything new. Their offense is really bad.
Yep.
And Trevor Lawrence is still good, as is Travis Etienne.
Yep.
I wonder
Steelers fans love
how
Matt
does-
Canada. Extend Matt Canada.
how does Matt Canada do anything like day to day? Like he can't go to the store anymore now, can he? He has to like wear a mask, right? He has to.
He's got to
I mean,
wear a
he's-
helmet to go to the store.
Yeah,
He's
he's going to be recognized in public and he is going to be made fun of.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
mean, He
do?
probably makes enough money to just pay somebody to do grocery shopping for him.
He's just Instacart, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. the
If
person
he
who brings
goes to
his,
a grocery store,
his groceries out to him like, "Oh, you're Matt Canada. Throw the fucking ball."
if he would go to a grocery store, people would just start throwing tomatoes at him.
He's got to stay away from the produce section.
Yeah.
This diet is fucked. God.
He's just living on Twinkies.
Yeah.
Twinkies
like,
and
okay,
popsicles.
Can't go to the frozen food aisle. Those are hard. That'll hurt. It's like sticking exclusively to the bread aisle.
He's just thawing hot dogs with candles in the sink.
Yeah, no, he can't even get canned goods either because those would hurt if somebody threw them at you. He's fucked. By the way, the Jaguars are 6-2 and they won
Fuck
20-10.
Ugh.
This is maybe our most disorganized week we've had yet.
They're really
That's
6 and
fortunate.
holy shit.
Yeah.
They lost the Texans by 20. What the fuck is happening here?
Dude, like nobody's good. Everybody
Nobody's
sucks.
good anymore. Nobody wants to play football anymore.
Yeah.
They don't want football to be good anymore.
Uh-oh. What is your opinions on the Israeli-Palestinian?
No, we're not going there. I'd
Well,
rather-
let's talk to my constituents from Braddock that are currently working in the United States Senate.
Anyway, the Titans beat the Falcons 28-23. Or sorry, the Oilers beat the Falcons. We got a cool ass color on color jersey matchup. That was cool.
Yeah, so
Where's
this
the
this might be one of the best debuts by a quarterback ever.
Yeah, as it turns out, if you throw the ball to DeAndre Hopkins, you typically score a lot of points.
Really?
Good things
Tannehill's
happen.
gonna fucking kill you, by the way.
Yeah. Will Levis just decided to just play fuck it. He's down there somewhere, and he threw 4 touchdowns. And the Titans beat the Falcons 28-23. And like what we were saying, when you have like a good offense, Derrick Henry can run the ball. He racked up 100 yards on 22 carries, and it was like, okay, maybe you got something here. But at the same time, this could be worst case scenario if you're the Titans. Oh, sorry. Because the rumor coming in was they're going to trade Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill and everybody at the trade deadline, and then they won and had a really good offensive performance the week of the trade deadline and didn't trade anybody. And it's like, well, I hope you guys are still good next week, because if that was just a 1 week thing, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, great. Why the fuck why was there no like away jersey in this game? This was weird.
I guess
Why
because because they wore the Oiler throwbacks. I guess the blue is light enough that it would work. It would contrast against the black Falcons jerseys. So
That's stupid and
they
dumb.
probably asked the NFL like, hey, because the Titans were the home team, so the Falcons probably asked like, can we wear black against them? And they color tested it, and they were like, yeah, it's fine. So I don't know.
Huh.
On the Falcons side, we were finally free from the unwaking nightmare that is Desmond Ritter starting quarterback.
Rizzer.
Because
Wow.
Desmond Rizzer.
He got hurt.
Because he got hurt, and Taylor Heineke came in and played really fucking well, as everybody kind of predicted. And he will
Yeah,
be starting next week.
Heinegoat. He's so back. He is
Damn right.
he's still the best quarterback to watch. He still plays like a crackhead.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
he's always going to do something interesting.
Yeah. Never a dull moment watching Taylor Heineke.
Love it.
A lot of dull moments with Desmond Ritter, though.
Yeah.
A lot of dull moments around you, Shram.
Projection.
Shut up, dullard.
Yeah.
Yo!
What did you just call him?
I called him a dullard.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, I think everybody's been waiting for this for weeks, and Arthur Smith is still even saying, he's like, oh, well, he's healthy, it's Ritter's job, and everybody's like, oh my god, please stop.
Yeah, like, fuck it is.
So
Maybe you'll throw to Kyle Pitts for once.
somebody pointed out though that I thought was funny, and I think maybe this is the reason why he's been handling it this way, is Arthur Smith has benched Marcus Mariota twice, which is because he is the guy who benched him in Tennessee for Tannehill, and then he benched him in Atlanta for Desmond Ritter, and like Mariota was not stoked when it happened in Tennessee, and then he literally left the team after it happened in Atlanta, and so he's like, oh shit, maybe I don't need to bench my quarterback.
Fucking hate Arthur Smith. God, a fucking terrorist.
I kind of love him, I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck him.
He's got very chaotic energy.
No, it's no good things about the goddamn fucking bastard.
There's no good things about you.
Shut up, Dewey. I'm gonna beat you with fucking sticks until you bleed.
God damn it, I hate this podcast.
I do it every week.
And that was Titans Falcons.
I'm gonna send an IED to your household, Dad. Steven, you want to finish that for me?
I'm hovering over the server, but do not say it. Eagles commies. I don't know what. Speaking of Taylor Heineke teams, I don't know what it is about the Commanders, but like they can absolutely suck. But when they play the Eagles, they're like, "Oh, we should start trying again."
It's like every year they do this. They do this twice a year, every year.
Yeah, it's like 4 games in a row where they
Yep.
like stunk, and the Eagles have been juggernauts, and then when they play the commies, they're just like,
Yep.
like Sam Howell didn't get sacked until literally the last drive.
Yeah, he only got 1 sack this game somehow.
Yeah, and it was at the very end of the game. He
Yep.
played like lights out, just shy of 400 yards. Both quarterbacks threw 4 touchdowns. It's insane.
The Commanders had almost 100 more yards on offense in this game, too, and the Eagles had an additional turnover, but somehow they found a way to win anyway.
Yeah. The most shocking thing was the Eagles fumbled, I believe, inside the 10-yard line twice.
Yep.
Once while trying to do the fucking butt push play, so which was just funny because everybody's like, "How you stop it?" And everybody's like, "You can't stop it," and then they just drop the ball.
Just bumbled it.
Yeah. Yeah, the main deciding factor was again, Sam Howell played pretty well, but had a pretty nasty pick towards the end of the game, and that pretty much iced it because it was a shootout.
Sam Howell football, baby.
Yep. Yeah, again, another situation where I was like, this team could be good if they were just like doing this more regularly. But they don't.
Oh, yeah,
But
and
they don't. They're bad, stupid, dumb.
and A.J. Brown had his 6th straight 125-yard receiving game.
It's just
Yeah.
not fair.
Again, fuck the Titans for trading him for nothing.
Yeah, that was really
Dumbest
funny.
trade of all. Literally might be one of the dumbest trades ever at this point.
Yeah, it's got to be up there. Oh yeah, Julio Jones got a touchdown in this game as
Did.
well.
He was really
He's still-
good.
he's wearing 80, which is weird.
Ew.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Wow, I hate that.
It's like when Deion Sanders came back and wore 37. Everybody was like,
Ew.
ugh. Ugh.
What the fuck? Ew.
But yeah, do we have any? This was a really good game. I was like, I like switch back and forth between games, but this one was just fucking nuts. So this one just ate all of my attention, like while I was
Yeah.
watching it.
Commies are probably wishing they won though, because their team looks a whole lot different than it did at the end of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think this was the
Oh god, that's
catalyst.
really loud.
You idiot.
Our
As I said,
team
they
is
truly-
struggling, man.
Yeah, they're truly everybody's team now, because we'll get to that in the trade deadline wrap up in a second. But,
One.
you know, they're just distributing the wealth as the commies do. So.
Yeah, just not to the top 1%.
Yeah,
It was like the top 1% and then the bottom 1% at the same time.
Yeah, fuck the middle class.
They did.
True.
The commander's front office is radicalizing all the 7 and 9 teams. They're gonna rise up and take down all the 14 and 2 teams.
They're gonna
Jeff
form
Fisher is now Lenin.
They're gonna form like one giant 200-man roster.
Jeff Fisher is our coach.
Our football coach. But yeah, the Eagles are now 7-1, and we unfortunately fell to 3-5. So.
Wait, what number you wear?
69.
Nah,
Nice.
nice. That's the weed number.
Dude. That would be really funny though if like NFL rosters got so big that players had to wear 3-digit numbers.
Or fractions.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, the
There's-
one short guy that played the one baseball game in the 50s and he walked up wearing 1/8.
I want to see somebody wear pi as their number. Somebody needs to Photoshop that.
We're just making
Um,
Blurns Ball.
Yeah.
True. This is Lawrence Ball.
Calvin ball. Just make up the rules as it goes on. Anyway,
That's last week.
yeah. Seahawks Browns happened, and the Browns are still the Browns.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Seahawks jumped out to an early 17-7 lead, and then the Browns kind of chipped away at them, and then PJ Walker was like, "Wait a second, I'm PJ Walker," and threw a late interception, and then, yeah, and the Seahawks, in their fucking awesome throwbacks, scored a touchdown with like 30 seconds left in the game.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
What was that?
Those throwbacks need to
What?
become permanent, by the way.
That's so good. Oh my god.
All they gotta do is take the modern logo and put them on there, and boom, you're all set.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a mixed bag game from Gino. He threw 2 picks.
He was good. No, he was good. The 2 picks were whatever. He was still good.
Yeah. I mean, the Seahawks might actually be one of the only good teams in the NFL too, because like they've kind of got it all. Gino's playing
Kinda.
well. They can run the ball. They have a good defense. So they beat a really good Browns team. So
Barely
mean,
lost to the Bengals too.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, if they were able to do anything in the red zone at the end of that Bengals game, they win that game too. So
Oh yeah.
I like the AFC North though. The Ravens are 6-2, and then everybody else is just 4-3.
yeah.
What are we doing here?
The Bengals, which we'll get to them in a second, they're surging. The Browns are still a tough team, and the Steelers are going to win 9 games. So,
It's a stone cold guarantee.
yeah,
I'll
this
take
was
care of
PJ Walker's been a very mixed bag the last couple weeks. Like around 50% completion percentage, 250 yards, but also 2 interceptions, including one that basically lost him the game. They are definitely hurting without Nick Chubb. Like Kareem Hunt can only do so much. Yeah, Myles Garrett's still a monster, but yeah, Seahawks are now 5-2, Browns 4-3. Whack.
Oh. So, I had a stat saved that I totally meant to bring up for Jets-Giants, and I totally forgot about it until right now. Just real quick.
Idiot.
The Jets and Giants in their game combines to punt 24 times.
Oh yeah, I did see the drive summary from that game, and it's truly abysmal.
It is so bad.
God, who needs offense?
True. Fuck off it. Be a man.
Yeah.
Pound that rock. Pound the rock.
Yeah. Speaking of pounding a rock, that's what the Ravens did because they beat the Cardinals 31-24. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gus
this
Edwards
game, the
is
final
really
score was
fucking
way
good.
closer than it actually was.
Yeah. But yeah, Gus Edwards is a fucking monster, as it turns out. 19 carries for 80 yards and 3 touchdowns. Mark Andrews had an okay game. He got a touchdown. Lamar is still just really good. Josh Dobbs played decently. He threw 2 picks, but also 2 touchdowns. But yeah.
Yeah, former Cardinal Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, which we'll get to that in a moment. I was just about to play the Greg Dortch update soundtrack or intro that I made, but he did not play.
Oh no!
God
It's
damn it.
over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Oh,
Bro.
one other thing about this game.
It's all
So,
Jimmy's fault.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god. So the Cardinals had cut their lead to 31-21, and they kicked an extra, they kicked an onside kick to try to get the ball back to score 10 points and win it. And Nelson Aguilar just watched it hit the ground in front of him and did nothing.
That rules.
Like,
very
he just
unbelievable.
watched it. It hit the ground. It bounced right in front of him. Cardinals guy got it. They kicked a field goal because they thought that they should take the points and do another onside kick. And then on the following onside kick, he actually caught it like he was supposed to, and it ended the game.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe Nelson Aguilar is still rostered.
Don't worry. Future Patriot again.
Yep.
No, we
he's
saw
already
how that
past
went the
Patriot.
last time. I don't want that experience
worry.
again.
He's gonna be Patriot again.
Oh, wait a
I
second.
hope he
Wait,
goes
no,
to the Bills to torture you specifically.
there is a
Don't
Greg
worry.
Dortch update. Hang on.
We're not that stupid.
'Cause he is Greg Dortch, short king.
Kill myself.
Oh my fucking god.
Kill myself.
Football team, scoring all the touchdowns for you. Punt return man, kickoffs too. He's Greg Dortch. One week ago, he tweeted,
Oh,
"God
I
is
died.
good," and got 92 likes. So that was your Greg Dortch update.
Wow. Good for him.
That's a bold statement. God is good.
Yeah, so keep it up, Greg Dortch. That was the Greg Dortch update, presented by Spurgeon Wins Football Sauce.
All right,
If you
well, the
like it,
last
you're
team
an
that was
idiot.
associated with Creed just won their championship, so I think that means the Cardinals are now going to win the Super Bowl.
I'm manifesting it, dude. I'm telling you.
We can't let good things happen to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
You know that's
Now that you say
that's
that,
your
there's gonna be
main.
a horrible plane crash because
Oh, right.
That is the main criticism of Josh Dobbs. Actually, my only criticism is the Josh Dobbs to Greg Dortch connection has been severely lacking. So,
Yeah.
and by severely lacking, I mean it doesn't exist because Greg Dortch hasn't been playing.
Maybe the Clayton Tune to Greg Dortch connection will be better.
Yeah, we can only hope.
Yeah, they can really fine-tune it.
Just play the sound again as an outro.
God, shut up.
All right, let's get to the most inexplicable game of the week, which was the Broncos beat the Chiefs 24-9.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why?
I mean-
What are we doing here?
So
Homo's bad.
The last
Chiefs-
time the Broncos beat the Chiefs, the quarterback matchup was Peyton Manning and Alex Smith.
yeah, this was 18 wins in a row by the Chiefs over the Broncos, and then the Broncos just didn't even really do much on offense. It was just the Chiefs stunk.
Yeah.
Mahomes threw 2 picks, and they
Trying
just
to
don't
play
have any
hero
receivers.
ball.
Yeah.
Not only did Patrick Mahomes lose to the Broncos for the first time, that was the first time that he had lost a divisional game on the road, and it was the first time he had lost to a team at least 2 games under 500 in his
Oh,
entire
okay.
career.
That is insane. Yeah, I think
Mid.
he's only lost 4 games to AFC West teams in his career too.
Yeah.
And this was the first one to
Mid.
Denver, yeah.
Mid.
Bum.
Yeah, I think he's washed.
He
Yeah.
is indeed washed.
Put in
I mean,
Blaine Gabbert.
It was, though, an uncharacteristically bad game. He still threw for 240 yards, but it did not look great at all at
Dude.
any point in that game.
Didn't it
No.
come out that he was sick or whatever? I think that he got the flu or something.
Oh
The
yeah, he
real
did have
reason
the
why
flu.
this happened is because Taylor Swift wasn't at this game. But
Yeah.
did you see that
Shut
after the game ended,
up.
the Broncos played Taylor Swift music over the PA system?
I did see that. Yeah.
I'm so tired of hearing about Taylor Swift. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna throw
Alright.
apples at the next person. Fucking.
I'm gonna go out on a limb
brings up
here.
Taylor Swift.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't understand why everybody gets so pissed off when they show her on the broadcast.
I don't get pissed off, but I'm just like fucking bored of it, man. I don't
mean,
want to like
there's-
every time they bring it up. It's it's Taylor Swift, it's Taylor Swift. Like, come on, man, bring it up once a game.
See, I don't get irritated until it's like the 9th or 10th time, and then it's like, all right,
Yeah,
all right,
I mean,
exactly.
my thing is just like
It's like every
there's
fucking time.
30 seconds of dead air in between every single play. Like,
That's what commentators are for. Yeah,
well, yeah, but what are they gonna show on screen?
fucking
when-
stats or whatever.
When Mahomes is just
The interesting
standing,
things.
running down the clock, doing nothing. I don't know.
Show stats.
How many times are they going to
Show
cut to the fucking
stats.
shot? Oh my god.
Show stats.
They already do that!
Show more.
How many times do they just cut to a shot of Andy Reid staring at his playbook? And it's
I
like,
would,
wow, this
I
is
want
riveting.
to see fucking the Walrus Man fucking yap and look like he fucking fat. He's a Walrus Man, all right. We should show him. We should show him instead of watching fucking Patrick Mahomes throw fucking picks.
Yeah, let's get fucking Red Zone, but it's only
Yeah,
on Andy Reid. No game
Yeah.
footage. You just
only breathing.
use your
heavily.
imagination.
Yeah, you gotta just base it off of his facial reactions.
Yeah. And that was Broncos Chiefs. Oh my god.
what the
What?
fuck?
Clearing my throat.
That was repulsive.
Ironic coming from you, Shram.
Speaking of teams that don't
Shut
lose, the Bengals beat the 49ers 31-17.
Purdy's washed.
Yep.
Yeah,
He threw for 365, and yet he didn't look that great.
Linsanity run is over.
it was mostly just because he had two really bad interceptions.
Yeah, all you have to do is pick him off now.
Yeah, just intercept the ball.
He
Fred.
also has like the
So-
most like interceptable passes in the league.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
Not great.
So this is
he's
the-
been-
He's just finally, his luck is starting to fuck out. I don't know what I'm
Fuck
trying to say.
out?
I'm really tired.
It's like 2 o'clock there.
That's cool. I was up till like 6 a.m.
Now, whose
Why?
fault
Nice
is
job,
that?
idiot.
I don't know, because I have insomnia. Hey, remember when
don't.
Dewey stayed up for like 30 hours? That was funny. You should do that again.
I did do that.
Yeah, do that again.
So
And
this
then
is
just do something like Hat Demon or something.
so this is the 4th win of the season for the Bengals, and all 4 of their wins have been against the NFC West.
I really hope they go 4-13. That'd be.
Yeah, this is they're the first team since the merger with all 4 of or their first 4 wins of the season being against the other conference.
Reminds me of in 2016 when the 49ers went 2-14 and their 2 wins were against the Rams.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Brock Purdy's just been like taking way more chances and throwing, like you said, throwing interceptable balls, which is something he didn't do last year.
Getting too comfortable.
Yeah, and I mean, well, and it's 2 games in a row too where they've been down early, and he's taking risks to try to, get them back in the game, and it's not paying off. Because like the Browns game, I wouldn't really put that on him. That was a game where the Browns defense stifled their offense all day, and he did what he had to do to put him in winning position. With the Vikings and with this game, these are ones that he lost because of
Yeah,
poor decisions.
Being mid.
true.
Yeah, the Bengals offense was just like unstoppable though. They seemingly just like marched up and down field like whenever they needed to. And Joe Burrow just looks back. So I think everybody's scared. Shows
Well-
how much we know when we were saying they're like, "Oh, we got to sit him." And it was like, "Well, so much for that."
Yeah, I look like a bunch of real dumbasses.
Yeah. And then wait, no, we have 2
Hey,
games left.
new weird foreign NBA Twitter drop. I don't
Oh, God.
fucking know. I don't know how to describe this.
I will not explain what this is.
What the fuck?
Go Timberwolves.
Timberwolves Brazil responded. Why is there a Timberwolves Brazil page?
Oh, you've never seen the Timberwolves Brazil page?
No.
Oh, you're missing out, Matthew.
What was the thing yesterday of that deer getting hit by a car and then the guy just looking at the camera?
Oh,
By one
yeah.
of those Brazilians. I gotta find this again.
I was laughing really hard when I saw that. Yeah, I know exactly what video you're talking about. Yeah, Raptors Brazil. Oh my god. Anyway, that was Bengals 49ers.
Have you not
Bengals were
seen
the car.
Timberwolves, the Timberwolves Brazil vor thing, Matt?
No, what?
Oh, you're gonna have to see this now.
Oh my god.
Are they just like
It
Timberwolves
has
with
to
a-
be a fetish thing.
What
It
the
has to
fuck?
be a fetish thing.
Well, you said vor, so it obviously is.
It's so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, this is making me extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You do you. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway. That was
What?
Bengals 49ers.
Yeah. I think-
Sunday night, I unfortunately
49ers.
could not manifest Brandon Staley losing and getting fired because the Chargers beat the Bears 30-13.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
why did I pick the Bears? What the fuck was I doing?
Yeah, why did you
You're
pick the
so
Bears?
stupid.
Tyson Bagent threw 2 picks and no touchdowns. 230 yards though, so we'll give him that.
Christ.
Yeah, we finally got a good Justin Herbert game, or not finally, but I mean a game where they didn't, enter the final
Completely fuck
drive
him.
down 4 on their own 30-yard line with 0 timeouts and 40 seconds left.
Poor bastard.
That's where the Chargers just perpetually exist at. Yeah, this was bad. Why was this game on Sunday night? Why are we
Fuck
putting
you,
the
that's
Bears in
why.
prime time?
Fuck
Why
you,
are we
that's
put-
why.
Why are we putting the Chargers in prime time? Don't make me watch the Chargers.
Fuck you. Suffer.
Unbelievable.
Good thing the Chargers are on Monday night next week.
Oh
Who
boy.
are they playing?
The Jets.
Oh God, why?
What the fuck?
Why?
Oh god.
Oh, you see, but Aaron Rodgers was supposed to play. It's the Jets. Nobody thinks that the Jets are gonna have a season where things happen to them that are good.
Yeah.
You're tempting fate. Yeah, the Chargers were
Or
3-4.
stupid.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch this game.
He
I
didn't miss
watch,
a whole lot,
I
honestly.
was gonna
Nothing
say
happened.
I watch almost every Sunday night game, but this one I was just like, nah.
No, that's too putrid even for me.
Yeah.
I
didn't
I
even
like
bother
this
watching.
stat line though from Tyson Bagent. In addition to his passing, 4 carries for -1 yard and a touchdown
Hell yeah.
Wow.
on
That's,
his Jerome Bettis shit.
That's what that's what I was gonna say. So, Chargers 3-4, Bears are 2-6, and then finally on Monday night, the Detroit Lions beat the Raiders 26-14. But it really was not that close because half of
I'm
those Raiders
so-
points were from a pick six.
Yeah,
There's
the
a lot
Raiders
to talk
beat the
about here.
Raiders.
I'm so fucking tired of Jimmy Garoppolo.
Dude,
I want to shoot
Boy,
Jimmy
do I have
Garoppolo.
news for you.
So
had-
tired of this fucker.
not one, but 2 plays late in this game that could have put the Raiders right back in it, where Devontae Adams was wide the fuck open, and he just airmailed it.
Yup.
That
But-
last one was especially bad. There was nobody within 15 yards of Devontae
It
Adams,
was
and he
so
just
bad.
flat out missed him.
Jimmy
was so
Garoppolo did
bad.
not complete a single pass to a wide receiver in the first half.
Jimmy
And
or,
Devontae Adams had 1 reception for the entire game on 7
He was-
targets.
Yeah, for 11. Yeah, oh my god, just
I'm
How
gonna
do you
start
manage to-
vomiting.
Jacoby Myers also had 1 catch for 19.
I'm
yards.
vomiting blood everywhere.
Hunter
this
was-
sucks.
they,
Alright.
they had 4 receivers with 19 yards receiving. What the hell? That's weird. The thing that's so like annoying about this is like you have genuinely great players on this team, like Devontae Adams. Max Crosby's a fucking monster on defense, and like Josh Jacobs is the defending rushing champion, and this team couldn't score more than 7 points in offense. Like
Ugh.
it's just absurd.
How did this team beat the Patriots?
I
What the
don't know,
fuck?
man.
Like the
On the other
Patriots are
side-
bad, but how'd they lose to this?
Because they actually have good players.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, and so in one other thing about how bad the Raiders have actually been all season too, in each of their games this season, they have scored 21 points or less. They've rushed for 100 or fewer yards, and they've recorded at least one turnover. And the last team to do that in each of their first 8 games of a season was the 1941 Cleveland Rams. The
Oh my
Rams
God.
hadn't even moved to Los Angeles yet for the first time when that happened last.
The Browns didn't even exist yet. That's pre-Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, on the other side,
World
though,
War II.
Jahmyr Gibbs had his day. 26 carries for 152 yards. He had a pretty
Finally.
good play where a woman literally lifted him into the stands. I don't.
Yeah.
And then Joe Buck was like, "Jahmyr, come back!"
Back.
Yeah, it turns out the Lions have 2 very good running backs.
Yeah. Dude, that's the thing with the Okay, yeah. Actually, the Lions are the one good team in the NFL.
They kind of got their shit kicked in by the Ravens, though.
Yeah.
To be fair, both of their losses
Yeah.
are also 2 very good teams.
The Ravens aren't real.
I
They're
think
some
they
I want
are.
to believe that, but unfortunately,
I don't. Not saying I don't believe in the
Hey,
Ravens
remember
being a
what
good team. I mean, I don't believe in the Ravens as a concept. I don't. Think they
remember when the
exist.
Ravens were just gonna like trade Lamar Jackson, and then they didn't, and then the Falcons just didn't want to trade for him,
I
and
don't know
now
if
they
they've-
have Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke.
Okay, well, the
That's
thing
for-
nobody ever
that-
talks about with that is they're like, oh, why did Deshaun Watson get all of this, and then also like nobody wanted to trade for Lamar Jackson, and it was like nobody traded for Lamar Jackson because it was a terrible deal to get him, because you had
No, it
to
was a
give
good
up.
deal. I'd
No,
give
no,
up a
because
lot
you
for
had to
him.
give up multiple first-round picks and also outbid the Ravens. Because
I would
like,
also give up a lot for Lamar Jackson, though. I would give
yeah,
up my
but
left
you're not
testicle.
considering the fact that like whatever deal or whatever contract somebody gave Lamar Jackson, like, and it said like we're offering you this, the Ravens could just opt to match it.
I don't
and
know. Tell
that
the
would be it.
Ravens to kill themselves and then fucking match them better. I don't know.
That's not how it works.
It works and it works good enough for me.
Well, you're not the fucking GM of any team.
Well, I should be because
The
I'm
good thing you're
so much
not.
smarter than half of them.
Anyway,
I could be a better GM
Not
than
yet.
half the league.
mm,
I
wasn't.
believe it.
we'll see.
Uh huh.
I'm sure
You're
your
coping.
players would appreciate you telling them to kill themselves.
No, I would say I would say it to another front office. Come on, be for real.
Do you think
I've-
Urban Meyer would tell Trevor Lawrence to kill himself?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well,
could-
hey,
I could actually
100%.
believe
he
that.
said it to that kicker.
Well, yeah, then he kicked him.
Yeah.
Suburban Meyer.
Anyway, that was Lions Raiders. So
And that was week 8.
yeah. Let's kick it over to the dues desk.
Yeah, so a lot happened this week. A lot of
Source?
injuries.
No, it
The
didn't.
trade deadline was Halloween, so a lot of
Source?
trades
No, it
happened. I'm gonna
didn't.
fucking murder you.
You're full of shit.
Oh
He's
my
lying
god!
Again.
Please
Fuck!
keep the show on track.
No.
So I touched on it earlier. Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles, so he's Dunyan
Dunyan
rings
rings.
for the season. We can put him on Dunyan rings later because he is in fact Dunyan rings.
Seems a little
Dunyan.
distasteful, but I mean, Denny Rings is unscrupulous. So
And so the Vikings, despite making a quarterback move that we'll talk about again in a minute, have already said they're going to start rookie Jaron Hall against the Falcons.
Oh joy.
He's a 5th-round pick from BYU, so prepare
Oh,
yourselves for that.
boy.
Yeah. because BYU quarterback's been so successful recently. The Jets lost Al Woods for the season. He also tore his Achilles against the Giants. Like 7 different people got hurt in that Jets-Giants game. 2 of them were Jets centers, so the Jets were down to like their 3rd-string center and still won that game.
Their center also had, I think, started a game in college at center, and it showed because he had a fumbled snap and then also one that he snapped over Zach Wilson's head initially. So,
and both
bad.
of them were put on IR with their respective injuries, so they're both out at least 4 more games. Kendrick Bourne, who's really been the only playmaker for the Patriots all season, he tore his ACL against the Dolphins, so he's out for the year too. And that might be the last time we see Kendrick Bourne play for the Patriots, because he's a free agent at the end of the season too. So that fucking sucks. The Falcons lost Grady Jarrett for the season. He tore his ACL against the Titans. Ryan Tannehill's
That's a big
probably
loss.
out again against the Steelers. So Will Levis is going to start. And Tyrod Taylor probably isn't going to play, but it sounds like Daniel Jones is going to be back. So Tommy DeVito was signed to the active roster, and he'll back up Daniel Jones against whoever the fuck they're playing. I can't remember off the top of my head.
No, we'll get there in a little bit.
And now we get to move on to the trade deadline, which was a very interesting one to say the least. The Giants shipped out Leonard Williams to the Seahawks for a 2nd-round pick next year and a 5th-round pick in 2025. And I think the Giants are covering most of his base salary, so it's a really, really good pickup for the Seahawks. But 2nd-round pick is a bit steep. We'll see if it's worth it or not. Because the Falcons lost Grady Jarrett, they traded for Kentavious Street from the Eagles, gave up a 6th-round pick next year, and
That's
the
not
Eagles
a real person.
also sent a 7th-round pick in
Kentavious Street?
2025.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious right now? That's not, no. There's no way there's a guy named Kentavious Street. Are you fucking kidding me? He's been in the league for like fucking 6 or 7 years? What
Oh, he
the
is at
fuck?
NC State, no wonder.
Kentavious Street. You fuck off. I'm mad. That makes me mad.
He was on the Niners when they made the Super Bowl. What the fuck?
Who is this motherfucker?
Kentavious Street is an American football defensive end for the Atlanta Falcons in the National Football League.
Yeah, it says
What's
it
so
right
hard
there.
to understand?
Dewey,
What?
you need to talk about important players.
Well, if you'd shut the fuck
This
up, I can
guy-
do that!
This guy has started 5 games, Dewey.
Yeah, and you
Why
started
are we
0.
talking about him?
There's like
Dewey!
8. There was like 8 trades in fucking the trade deadline. We can talk about all
Yeah,
of them.
shut up, Jack! It's a
Okay,
process!
sorry, I have to fucking listen to Kentavious Street.
Yeah, you've said it
Yeah,
more
it was a
times
pretty
than I
cool
have,
sounding
so
name.
fuck out of here.
Kentavious Street.
Yeah, we would have just brushed over this if you didn't fucking drag this out.
His name is Kentavious Street.
Anyway, we mentioned it already.
Yeah.
The Cardinals traded Josh Dobbs to
Holy
the Vikings.
shit, he is wrinkly.
They
He looks
also
like a
sent a
recliner.
7th-round pick next year to the Vikings, and the Vikings only sent a 6th-round pick next year. So Vikings got a solid backup level quarterback for really nothing.
Yeah,
So I'm
basically
sure-
a rental, and like Josh
Yeah.
Dobbs is probably just gonna keep the ship afloat. So
And then the Vikings did something that to me was stupid, and they traded their starting offensive guard Ezra Cleveland of the Jaguars for a 6th-round pick next year. I don't know why the hell they did that. I know why the Jaguars did
Funny.
it, but it makes no sense for the Vikings to have done it.
yeah,
Uh,
yes, maybe a contract thing, like he's up at the end of this year or something. I don't know.
maybe. The Browns
Guy's
traded.
so leathery and wet. Look at how wet he is.
Can't wait to put Kentavious Street in the thumbnail.
So
The
wet.
The Browns traded Donovan Peoples-Jones to the Lions for a 6th-round pick in 2025. Kind of surprised that's the only thing the Lions did, but it's a good move.
I
Yeah,
want
I
to point
like
out
Joe's-
before we get too far away, Ezra Cleveland is a free agent after this year.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I figured that's
okay.
what it was. Yeah, and Joe's only reaction to that, our resident Lions fan, was, "Can he rush the passer?" So
One way to find out. The Packers are clearly in sell mode. They traded starting cornerback Rasul Douglas to the Bills for a third-round pick next year, and they also sent a fifth-round pick next year along with him. So this helps the Bills, who've been looking for another good cornerback with the injury to Tre'Davious White a couple weeks ago. So this is a pretty interesting trade, and it's also funny because Josh Allen told him he sucked last year in the middle of a game.
No, he said he loved him. Let me bring up the video.
This is
Give
clearly
me one
doctored.
second. This is good. No, it isn't. Let me bring up the video. He clearly said he loved him in the video.
It's just like the Colorado Rockies thing with Dinger.
No, see, look. See? He loves him.
Oh my god.
That's good.
Anyway.
And we mentioned earlier how the Commanders look way different than they did at the end of the game against the Eagles on Sunday, and that is because both of our teams' young with defensive ends with very high potential are no longer on the team, as they traded Montez Sweat to the Bears for a second-round pick next year, and then they traded Chase Young to the 49ers for a compensational third-round pick next year. Now,
That rules.
so this needs to be analyzed deeper. So back in 2021, the Commanders hired their GM Martin Mayhew away from the 49ers. And when the Niners did that, and anytime a player leaves in free agency or another team hires a team's executive, that team receives a compensatory third-round draft pick. Which means that the Commanders got for Chase Young, or the Commanders' general manager got for Chase Young what the 49ers got for him.
They basically traded Chase Young for a GM.
Essentially, yeah. Yeah, just
That
2
is-
years later. And so Chase Young and Nick Bosa, who were teammates at Ohio State and were number one picks back-to-back years, are now teammates in the NFL.
Yeah,
Good
this is
fucking luck to offensive lines that are playing the 49ers this season.
Unfortunately, the end of Young and Sweaty in Washington. But imagine you're Montez Sweat, because he got traded to the Bears, and it was like, oh, okay, well, that stinks. And then you watch your teammate get traded to the 49ers, and you're like, but I...
Yeah. And Montez Sweat's arguably been better this year than Chase Young has.
Why are
Yeah.
the Bears buying in general? What is going on here? What
Who
are we doing here?
knows?
I think Montez Sweat's a
Fuck.
free agent too.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Like, it doesn't
literally
make
just
any
like-
sense.
Yeah, they're helping their playoff push, I guess.
They were like, yeah, we've almost got the Packers in the standings, and they just forgot that they also have to beat the Lions.
And then the Packers, after trading Rasul Douglas, signed Rashawn Gary to a 4-year, $107.5 million contract extension, which is notable because Rashawn Gary negotiated this contract himself through the agency he founded, which is baller as fuck.
Huh.
And he announced it himself.
Oh my gosh.
That goes hard.
The Bills signed Leonard Fortnite to their practice squad.
Oh, Battleship Lenny.
His legs are fucking
And-
absurd, dude.
Have
Have you
he
seen the
put out
picture of his fucking ham hocks?
and he put out a good tweet after showing up to Buffalo and practicing once. He tweeted out 7 hours ago, "No lie, Buffalo is colder than a penguin's ass out here."
Look at how fucking meaty his legs are, dude.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Jesus!
Just meat.
I like that he
Yeah.
still wears his LSU cleats.
Yeah.
Good.
He wears his LSU pads too. Have you ever noticed that?
That's cool.
Yeah, his pads are purple and yellow. I'll post a picture of that too.
Yeah,
Is it like how
so
Sidney Crosby's used the same jockstrap his entire career?
God. Sidney, I was thinking about that earlier, and I was thinking, wow, Sidney Crosby has a small dick.
There's a
So-
You need a-
rumor. Brady's-
my goat has a schlong. Joe
Source?
Thornton, I bet, has a schlong on him, bro.
Tom Brady's
still
been
playing?
wore the
Who has
same
a ring?
pads from
Kill
95
yourself.
until like currently. Have you ever seen that before?
Who?
Tom Brady's wore
No one
a
cares.
set of pads from 95 for his entire career.
No one cares.
Jesus.
Yeah. He had pads that were older than his teammates.
That
So,
reminds
yeah,
me.
so
Bring
the-
back the Jofa.
Yeah.
The Jets signed Roger Saffold because their offensive line is completely fucking depleted.
Roger Saffold, that'll help your offensive line.
The Bears gave Andrew Billings a 2-year, $8 million contract extension, and with Graham Gano struggling, the Giants decided to solve that problem by signing Randy Bullock to the practice squad.
Big Bone Randy. Never
And
forget
now-
2 years ago when he missed a game-winning field goal and then immediately faked an injury and then forgot which of his legs he was faking an injury for.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And now
Hey,
for the
you
big
need-
news of the week, or the big stretches of news this week. The Steelers activated Cam Hayward from injured reserve, so he will play against
So
the
back.
Titans.
We're so back.
The Bears fired their running backs coach, David Walker, over workplace behavior, and apparently he had been previously
Oh.
reprimanded by the team's HR department, so the Bears have now lost
Oopsie-daisy.
their running backs coach and their defensive coordinator for off-the-field behavior since the start of the season. Things are just going swimmingly over there.
Yeah. But it's okay.
Ar-
They got Montez Sweat for a few months.
Yeah. Arthur Smith said the team will start, the Falcons will start Taylor Heineke against the Vikings. So you got Taylor Heineke and Jaron Hall going against each other this weekend. Our first WTF, or What the Football moment of the week. We'll get to the second one later. The NFL sent the University of Houston a cease and desist letter ordering that Houston football stops wearing its Oilers throwback uniforms. Yeah, fuck yourself for doing that, because they're cool as shit.
We need to find a better name than What the Football. What the
Fuck
Football
you.
kind of
Fuckball.
is a yeah. What the
then-
Fuckball sounds so much better.
No, hang on.
What the Fuckball
Here's-
is so much
Here's
better.
here's why we need to stick with it, okay?
No.
Because no, hang on, hear me out.
It's a lame
Because
Reddit
we
thing.
started doing that segment, and then the Rich Eisen show started doing a spin-off show after us that they're calling What the Football, and we need to establish it as our brand so we can sue Rich Eisen.
True.
Yeah, you're onto something with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hear
Better
me
yet,
out.
we should
What
just
the
be on the
Fuckball?
Rich Eisen show.
Yeah,
We
sure.
should
Let
just-
me host the Rich Eisen show. I've always
And
I'm
thought-
just
okay.
gonna be next to Rich Eisen. And go,
No, see, they do a thing all the time where, like, when Rich is gone, they'll just have, like, one of his friends will host the show for him, and I really want to write him a letter and be like, can I host the show? Let me do
Pretty
it. I've listened to
please?
most of the episodes.
And finally, the biggest news of the week, our first head coaching vacancy has been created as the Raiders fired head coach Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator Mick Lombardi, and general manager Dave Ziegler after 1.5 seasons.
they still have to
Where
pay
was
him. They don't
Yeah.
have money.
They don't
Yeah.
have any money.
Yeah, they're now paying John Gruden and Josh McDaniels to not coach them.
What a
Uh,
fucking disaster.
Linebackers coach Antonio Pierce, former Giant, was named the interim head coach, and he announced that he is benching Jimmy Garoppolo effective immediately, and that Aiden O'Connell is now the starting quarterback for the foreseeable future.
Yep.
And Antonio Pierce will be making his head coaching debut against his former team, the Giants.
Just, free Devontae Adams, please.
Fuck
Well,
is
too late
real.
now. Too late now.
I was
They just didn't want to trade him for some
I
fucking
just want to
reason.
point out, I was really hoping that the Bills were gonna swing a trade for like Devonte Adams or somebody because they need receiver help, and then they were like, "We got the next best thing, you guys, Leonard Fournette." Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were just gonna ride out the entire season with McDaniels out of spite, but Mark Davis made a good decision, so good on him.
Finally.
Yeah.
And now between the Broncos in 2009 and 2010 and the Raiders the last year and a half, Josh McDaniels now has a career head coaching record of 20-33.
Ooh.
I'd like to
I
point out
don't see him
of-
getting a third job.
Six
started
of those
6-0.
20. Yeah, 6 of those 20 wins came in his first 6 games.
You know,
So he's gone 14-33 since.
That's bad.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Give it a shot.
And
Yeah, I think he'll still
spe-
make a great head coach someday.
yeah, you always gotta have faith in him, right? And finally,
Offense fits genius.
a special sicko college football news alert. Iowa offensive coordinator Brian Ferentz will not return next year.
Well, yeah, he's going to the Patriots, duh.
No.
He's gonna help
He-
Mac Jones
he
become the
actually-
greatest quarterback ever.
He was actually an assistant for the Patriots before he went to Iowa, so like
Then it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Say hello to your new quarterbacks coach.
somewhere
Oh,
Austin
no.
is jumping up and down and screaming after hearing that.
He does
Friend
that
of
all
the
the
show.
time.
Yeah.
And
Former
Our-
member of the podcast. Hasn't been on in a hot minute, though.
yeah, he should like come back. He's a bitch.
Yeah.
And our
He has
second
a job.
Well, fucking quit your job. Podcasting
Yeah.
is more important.
True. And our second WTF or What the Football moment of the week. While the University of Colorado was playing their football game against UCLA, multiple people broke into the Colorado locker room and stole all the players' jewelry.
Oh.
And they
Huh.
discovered after the game that their shit had been stolen.
Huh.
Like, how hard is it to put, like, 2 security guards at the entrance of the locker room at all times so nobody can just go in there and go through everybody's shit and take everything?
What if it was the security guards?
That's some real
Didn't think about
40
that.
chess if I've ever seen it then.
Yeah. Yeah, things are going weird for Colorado. Remember after like the first 2 weeks, everybody was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
Now they're
and then-
back to earth.
Yeah.
growing pains.
Dion's a fraud. I've been on that.
They lost to Stanford somehow.
I don't know if
They
grand
blew a
theft was part of their
30-point
growing pains,
lead.
but now it all of a sudden
Fucking
it is.
Stanford. How do you blow a 30-point lead to Stanford in 2023?
Um,
And that was the news desk.
yeah. You guys ready for pick they thems?
What one quick thing
No.
before we do that? Who do you think will be the next head coach of the Raiders next year?
Shut up, Dewey.
Uh,
Bill Belichick.
true.
RG3 is saying that Marshawn Lynch should be the coach, and honestly, I can't think of a reason why not.
You know what? Bring back Jack Del Rio. He hasn't
Yeah.
done anything in a while.
Yeah.
Reminder that he was
Why
fired
not?
for John Gruden.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
bring back Gruden too. I got it.
Yeah, fuck
Step
it.
2 head coaches.
I
Yeah.
could see the Commanders firing Ron Rivera at the end of the season and the Raiders hiring him.
That would actually be a kind of okay good
Yeah,
decision.
that's not a bad hire.
Anyway, that was the dues. We're gonna kick it over to pick they thems. Titans Steelers has already started by the time we're doing this, and we already picked. We all took the Steelers except Jack, who took the Titans.
Idiot.
It's not looking too bad right now.
Idiot.
Not looking too bad right now.
You're an idiot.
You're incest.
Shut up, idiot.
No,
Anyway,
you're
we're
only
kicking
tree
off
is a
Sunday
reef.
with
You're
Dolphins.
nothing to do
at-
in Pennsylvania except to fuck your cousin.
Can I
Shut
do the
up.
show, please?
No, I'm just too busy calling him an inbred. It's funny.
Okay, your GED, loser.
No.
Anyway,
Picking the.
we're kicking off
Dolphins.
Sunday. Dolphins at Chiefs. Yeah, I will be taking the
Give me
Dolphins.
the
Germany.
This is the fuck. This is the game that. Oh fuck. That's 6
Oh, it is in
a.m.
Germany.
Yeah, so it's at fucking
Ugh.
9:30 in the morning local time. God damn it.
Gross. I'm not.
Yeah,
waking up at
potentially the
6
best
a.m.
game
for
of the
this.
season. Jack has to wake up at 6 in the morning to watch.
Don't have to.
No,
Just
I'm
watch-
not.
put it on your DVR.
I don't have what? A DVR in the year of our Lord 2023.
I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You
Why
guys-
not?
No, because I
'Cause it
don't
would-
have fucking cable. You goddamn mouth
Get
readers.
a job.
I don't have cable. That's not gonna. That
Get a
doesn't
job.
mean Kill yourself. Buy a gun.
I have two. I will
Well,
use them.
it. Use it.
Yeah,
Turn
you.
it 180 degrees and blow your
Can we-
brains out.
Can we please not tell each other to kill each other or kill ourselves on the podcast, please?
I'm gonna kill you, Matt.
Did Matt kill yourself?
I just don't want to get JT and 2 suspended for telling people to kill themselves.
Welcome to Murder Sides.
Hey, if
Yeah,
you're
we should just
listening to
become a
this-
true crime podcast.
If you're listening to
This is
this
now a Wendigoon
podcast,
video.
if you're listening to this podcast, kill yourself.
Okay, definitely that.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway, as I was gonna say, I have a DVR because DirecTV gave it to me for free. So
Wow, they don't do that for me in Comcast.
Skillet. Yep. Why do you still have Comcast in the year of our Lord 2023?
It's
More like
it's the same
Comcast.
thing as fucking Xfinity. Shut up, Dewey.
Yeah,
I mean,
because Comcast is Xfinity.
to be fair though, the only reason we have DirecTV is because AT&T was like, "Hey, it's cheaper if we give you more stuff," and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'll take a free." It was like either like pay $30 a month for no internet cap, or pay 25 extra bucks a month for no internet cap and DirecTV. And I was like, "All right, I don't care. I'll pay $5 less for something that I don't use." Anyway, Dolphins.
I'm picking the Dolphins.
Fuck you, Chiefs.
Fuck
Jackson
you.
1v3 twice already.
Fuck y'all.
Vikings at Falcons. It's Josh Dobbs versus Taylor Heineke.
It's not even Josh
Falcons.
Fuck!
It's Jared
Jared
Hall
Hall.
against Taylor Heineke, and I'm picking the
Yeah,
Falcons.
Give me the
Dobbs.
Falcons.
Give me the Falcons. Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, they would win if it was Josh Dobbs, but
Of course. Yeah.
he would daub all over those guys.
The only non-bald fraud. Wait, the only bald
Non-fraud.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know.
Yeah, bald fraud. Give it up.
That's ironic coming from you, shiny.
Anyway, Dewey and Steven, who do you guys have?
Chrome Dome. I said Falcons.
Atlanta.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Okay. It's
What?
across the board. All right.
What?
Huh?
What?
We're gonna
Bears
look
at
really
Saints.
stupid next week.
Um,
Wow. I don't want to be alive for this game.
With how the Saints played this past weekend, they should win this game, but it's the Saints, so who the hell knows how
Bears.
they're going to play.
God damn it. Steve.
I'm picking the Saints anyway, but not confidently.
Steven's like, yeah, they got Montez Sweat.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be so sweaty out there.
Derek Carr's a fucking fraud that wears fucking mascara.
No, it just looks cool.
I can't believe Andy from Toy Story got paid $150 million to play football professionally.
I will be taking the Saints.
What? Oh yeah, Saints. Give me the Saints.
Jack was like, do I have to pick this?
Yeah, no, I wasn't paying attention for this. I heard Bears
Rams.
Saints and my brain instantly turned off.
Rams at Packers. Another great one.
There's not a lot of locks this week.
No, there really isn't.
The sad part
Oh.
about this game is that even if Brett Rippon starts, I still think the Rams are going to win because the Packers have been that bad lately.
I'm gonna say Packers because they're in Lambeau and it's been very cold recently.
Yeah, so is their offense.
I'm gonna take
Okay,
the
Patriots
Body's
fan.
gonna be cold, Dewey.
Packers.
So is yours, and I fucking put it in the deep freezer.
Yours. Well, I put it in the freezer.
Yours.
Kill yourself.
Yours.
Jack, who do you have?
What are the teams again? I wasn't paying attention.
Packers.
You fucking Claude.
Okay, what is it? What is it right now? Who's got the Rams and who has the Packers?
Dewey has the Rams. Steven and I
Okay,
have the
Packers.
All right.
You're a fucking prick.
Commanders at Patriots. God, the just great games keep fucking showing up.
You know who I'm picking.
Yep.
As much as it probably won't happen.
Comrades.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
me
gonna
the
go with the
Comrades.
Comrades as well.
Yeah, this is sad. I have to pick my team against our team this week. I don't like that at all.
Patriots.
Ooh.
Our team will
This
have to take a
This
quick
is
break.
literally this. Oh my god! I just realized this game is the Cold War. It's the Patriots versus the commies.
Yeah, they're both playing like it's the 60s too.
Yeah. Hey, an actual good game. Seahawks at Ravens.
Ooh.
Lock in the Ravens.
Oh.
Okay, lock in the Seahawks.
Oh my god.
locking a tie. No.
we have a lock off.
No.
That rules. I'm gonna
I
take the. I don't know.
I think Seattle has a good chance to win this game, but like the Ravens, I think have been the more consistent team throughout the year, so I'm gonna go with the Ravens here.
I was gonna take the Ravens. I'm gonna take Seahawks.
Who's
for the sake
gonna?
of the show? Buccaneers at Texans.
Wow, this could really
feels
suck.
This feels like an absolute must-win for the Bucks. So I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Texans.
I'm
locking
picking the
Bucks.
Texans here.
Fuck it.
Texans.
Lock the Buccaneers.
Give me the Bucks.
It's Baker Mayfield season.
Texans.
Did you just type Vikings?
I clicked the wrong one. It's a
You-
drop-down menu.
You
so.
idiot. You.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Stop. Cardinals at Browns.
Fuck!
Boy,
This whole
one
week
is,
just sucks.
This one
Browns.
is really tempting me.
Browns.
Browns.
This is Clayton Tune starting for the
Browns.
Cardinals, by the way,
Browns.
against maybe PJ Walker.
Deshaun
you know
Watson
who-
said he might start this week.
But you know who else is going to be in this game?
God damn it.
Cause
he is
Greg
You gotta be kidding me.
I want to die. I hate this.
I will be taking the Cardinals.
I am going to lock the Browns.
This is a set of locks.
I am gonna regret that, but like, with a quarterback making his first ever start against a defense this good, I don't see it going well.
Yeah, but fuck the Browns.
He makes a good point.
Colts at Panthers.
Ooh.
Colts, that is
Colts.
disgusting.
Yeah, I will also
Panthers.
go Thurs.
Yeah, give me the Thurs.
The more the Panthers win, the more it helps the Patriots. So I mean, if they want to win, they can go ahead and do that.
Don't worry, they'll lose.
Let's go.
Oh God, Giants at Raiders.
Fuck me to tears. Why do we have to watch this?
Actually, I'm gonna switch my lock to the Raiders. Fired head coach game. They're winning.
Oh yeah, give me the
Ooh.
Raiders.
And it's it's a revenge game because Antonio Pierce was a longtime Giants player.
Yep.
Give me the Raiders, yeah.
I will also be taking the Oakland Raiders.
I like how we have two like pretty strong teams as our locks, and then also the Raiders and Browns.
Giants. Daniel Jones is coming back this week.
God damn it,
Wow.
Steven!
that'll
I think
definitely
you have
help.
to. Steven, you have to lead Oofsides history in like most 1v3s.
Fuck you guys.
Uh,
I'm gambling, okay? And I'm winning
Oh.
big.
Gamble on all
Most
of your money.
gambling addicts quit right before they win big.
Exactly.
All of your money. Go to the
Cowboys.
casino right now.
Cowboys at Eagles.
Give me the Eagles.
game of the year material right
Eagles.
here.
I'm actually excited
Every
for this
time
game.
we've said game of the year, it's been a wet fart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
no.
Well, you know what? This game
Eagles.
being wet far would actually be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, because
I'm
last
picking the
year
Eagles.
we never got Dak versus Jalen Hurts. Because the first game Dak was hurt, the second one Jalen Hurts was hurt. I will obviously be taking the Cowboys, but that's more of a not the Dolphins. Actually, yeah, I'm picking the Dolphins and Cowboys Eagles. That's my pick.
Oh,
Jack, did you have the Eagles as well?
yeah.
All right.
You know what?
Eagles
Give me
by
the
40.
Cowbs. I don't want
Yeah,
to be
go
with these
Cowbs.
idiots.
Fuck you. Burn in hell where you
Fuck
belong.
you.
You just had
Die.
to change your pick to a Jerry Jones owns team. How do you feel?
I don't give a shit, Rub and Tug.
Fuck out of here.
Sunday night, Bills at Bengals.
I don't know.
I saw somebody say that DeMar Hamlin has a chance to do the funniest thing ever.
Go fuck yourself. I was about to mention that. God damn it.
Golly.
I'm gonna take the Bills because I don't really like the Bengals. So
The Bills have looked very shaky recently, and the Bengals look like they're riding the ship, so I'm going to take the Bongles in this one.
yeah, but the Bills have Battleship Lenny, so
Yeah, you got his fat ass gonna plow through everyone for 3 yards to carry.
it's quads.
Yeah.
Reminds me of have you guys ever seen the clip of Lorenzo Neal when he's on the Bucks? Or no, he's on the Chargers, and he's a fullback, by the way. He catches a pass in the flat, and he's running, and then he turns backwards to headbutt somebody.
That
That's
rules.
awesome.
Nice.
He was like, he could have kept running for like 10 yards, and he's like, no, I want to fuck this guy up.
God, that rules so much.
Yep.
Every time I look at the Steelers game, Kenny Pickett is just dumping it off to a running back. I hate
Yeah,
football.
that's the Matt Canada
Yep.
offensive experience.
I
Yep.
hate this fucking shit.
Yep.
Anyway, Jack, I'm assuming you take the Bills.
Sure, I guess. We'll probably lose, but I don't care anymore.
Give me the Bills.
I heard you change picks mid-word.
No, it's B''ills. The
Oh, okay.
Bills.
Oh.
Is that the
The
Beastie
Bills.
Boys version? The Ills?
Yeah, Bills.
Yeah.
License to Bill.
That was a joke that Davey and I made on Fake Racers a few weeks ago, where we were talking about Ty Dillon, and he was like, "It's like people probably just think that's like a type of Tide or something." I was like, "Yeah, is that the Beastie Boys version?" And then he yelled at me because I stole his joke from him.
Grand theft joke.
And then finally on Monday night, it's Chargers at Jets.
Jets.
Can we stop scheduling these mid-ass fucking games for primetime fucking slots?
To be
God,
fair,
man!
Yep.
in preseason, they thought they were getting Aaron Rodgers hosting, what should have been a good Chargers team. But they should know better. It's the Chargers
No,
and Jets.
it's
Because
fucking
things
Brandon
things like
Staley.
that they do
No.
ever pan out exactly how they think they will.
Yeah.
Chargers, by the way.
Chargers, I
gonna-
guess.
Take the...
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck it. Give me the Jets. Dumb stuff keeps happening with the Jets winning these games. I'm going to keep it. Yeah. All right. That is pick they thems for the week.
There is a lot to digest
Seahawks
here.
and Ravens, and then we also have a Browns and a Raiders lock.
As we all expected.
Yep. And
there's
also a
some-
lot of 1v3s.
Butt-ass games this week.
Yeah, this game is some butt ass shit.
Yeah, next week's
Hey.
podcast is gonna be an absolute drag trying to get through half of
should-
these.
We should get through football. We should get rid of football at this point. Just end
True.
the season.
No more football.
It's not even worth it.
Hey, also, I finally got my Pick'ems record back on track last week. 11-6. Dewey
Who
went 9-8.
cares?
Steven 5-12. So, football. Do you guys have any closing thoughts? Same.
I
Here's my-
agree.
Oh wait, we got to do.
Hey.
Do we need to do Diamond Rings?
No.
Kirk
We do need
Cousins'
to do
Achilles
Dungeon
tendon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Oh wait, who did we add last week?
So last week we added Tom Brady again, the Tennessee Titans, the Panthers again, Jay Cutler, the Astros and Dusty Baker, the Phillies, Penn Central, Standard Oil, the East India Company.
Oh my god, there's so many
Um,
pictures of Chad Kelly.
the Hudson Bay Company, TWA, Pan Am, Yellow Freight, the Ottawa Red Blacks, and about 18 pictures of Chad Kelly. So
Can
Oh, we gotta add the
19
Diamondbacks
pictures of-
now.
Can we add 19 pictures of Chad Kelly this week?
yeah, here we go. I added.
Yeah,
Chad Kelly
we can
again.
account for that. Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
but yeah, we definitely got to add the Diamondbacks after.
Yeah,
last
the
night.
Diamondbacks are done. I don't
And
think.
shout out
the
the
same.
Rangers finally winning the World Series after
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a long
Diamondbacks
fucking
coming
time.
back from that one.
The
Most
Raiders are
racist
done in
fuck-
rings.
Yeah, the Raiders are done in rings.
Josh McDaniels is definitely done in rings now.
Yeah, it's again gonna be tough for him to come back from that one.
I mean, he'll whether it's the Patriots or somebody else, I'm sure somebody will pick him up as a coordinator. But like, there's no way he gets a third head coaching job after this, right?
Weirder things have happened.
Sterling Sharp is done in rings.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling Sharp.
What is happening in the sheet right now?
Live Chad Kelly reaction.
Wait, hang on. Let me.
Hang on. Why is Sterling Sharp done in rings?
He suffered a career-ending neck injury back in the 90s.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and he would have been like extremely good, but oh
Yeah.
well.
Idiot.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins, Onion Rings. God, this sheet is just getting incomprehensible. I'm gonna have to lock editing privileges for you guys.
No.
Fuck off.
There's so many pictures of Chad Kelly.
Good.
Wait, man, I gotta bring up the Mac Jones DUI picture now.
Rich Gannon is as 1998 Time Magazine's sexiest male athlete is definitely Onion Rings. That's definitely Onion Rings. Oh, it doesn't fit in the. Yeah, and I think there's so many pictures of Chad Kelly. Stop! God damn it! There's Hunter Henry
Great
holding some
picture!
grapes now.
Yeah.
Oh shit. How the fuck do I make pictures show up in this
Gotta go
goddamn
to
thing?
insert image in cell.
Yeah, you know something about it, incel.
Yeah.
We gotta put Jack's knowledge of Google Sheets on Onion Rings.
I don't give a shit.
I started typing in Jack's knowledge and it autofilled Jack's guts.
There we go.
Why does he look like he's crying?
Because he was fucking out of his tree.
Oh my god. Anyway, I think that's enough Onion Rings for the week. Yeah, I think we got enough.
So,
God, there's so many pictures on the spreadsheet. What is happening? I just
This
scrolled up.
fuck.
Anyway, I'm ending the show. We need to get out of this.